Now that you've found out there's no choice, I'll trade up to a guy who has more income and passion than you.
I'm sorry I'm too attractive. Leave the house and Namiko to me.
Okay, let's break up. He earns less than me. Is that okay? I'm Keiichi Sato. I'm currently the president of a systems development company that I started in my 20s. I recently purchased a detached house and started a new life. Now I've finished all my errands for today. I'll head home early. I've been so busy over the years and must have made my wife Namiko feel lonely. From now on, I want to spend more time together. Huh? What are you doing?
Keiichi, you're coming home early.
I finished my errands early, so I hurried home.
Now that you've found out there's no choice, Keiichi, please divorce me.
Huh?
I'll trade up to a guy who has more income and passion than you.
I'm sorry I'm too attractive. Leave the house and Namiko to me.
Namiko has been acting strange lately, so I've been feeling sorry for making her feel lonely.
You thought I was lonely? I was having fun.
Okay, let's break up. I'll be suing you for the remaining mortgage on my house and alimony. By the way, Namiko is very dependent, so be careful not to be tired of it. Also, she's the kind of person who sees value in terms of price, so good luck.
What?
You could at least give me the house, you stingy guy. Well, Naoya has a high annual income, so he can pay for that easily.
He earns less than me. Is that okay?
Huh?
I think, Namiko, you know that too. But Mr. Naoya Kiso is our business partner. I hear that Mr. Kiso's company has been in the red for a while.
Keiichi, will you stop making such stupid jokes just because you're frustrated?
I don't care if you don't believe me, and I don't regret it because I can't have people cheating on me. Well, I'll leave it to the lawyer.
Naoya, talking about what Keiichi said?
You mean about my company? That was just him trying to act tough. I actually bought a nice house like this.
That's right. I used to work at Keiichi's company too. I know about Naoya's company, but I've never heard of it being in the red.
Yes, let's toast with some wine instead.
A few weeks later after that,
Keiichi, you don't look well recently.
I'm not feeling well because I'm not used to living in a hotel.
Are you eating properly? I don't think you had to give them the house.
I don't want to live here.
I'll make you packed lunch from tomorrow onwards.
What?
My food is delicious.
Thanks to Yui's nutritious lunchbox, I was able to regain my energy. Then one day...
Keiichi, we received an invoice from Toki Company, who delivered the system to us the other day.
An invoice? But we're the ones who should be sending the invoice.
A problem occurred with the system, and it was fixed. So they want to charge us $10,000 for the cost of fixing it.
$10,000? What exactly is the problem? There should have been no problem with the test at the time of delivery.
I think if I look into it, I'll find the cause.
Let's go to Toki Company now.
But at Toki Company, there's Mr. Kiso, the man Namiko cheated on him with. Should I go alone?
It's okay. You have to take responsibility for the system you made.
Yes? Keiichi, long time no see.
Namiko?
Why is Namiko here? The office staff at our company quit, so I sometimes help out as a part-timer. It's the wife's role to support my husband.
Mr. Sato, your system is malfunctioning. It almost caused some damage.
It should have been fine at the time of delivery.
Please let me analyze that system in detail. But this is... Keiichi, we need to talk.
Mr. Kiso? Damage was found in some parts of the system.
So I fixed the damage. I ordered a system from your company because I trusted you. Please get a hold of yourself.
Just this time the problem had a different cause.
What do you mean?
The damage to the system was not that serious.
Mr. Kiso, if you're also an engineer, you should have known that.
What are you talking about?
The result of fixing the damage and making major changes to the system, the problem occurred because the original design was no longer consistent.
What?
And you charged me a huge amount of money. However, even though it is not a big deal, we're also at fault for handling over the corrupted data. There is no cost for this system other than various expenses.
So what does this all mean? It's not Naoya's fault, right? But if you contacted us as soon as you knew the data had been corrupted, no repairs were necessary. And such a major problem should not have occurred.
Why didn't you contact me the first time?
Maybe you were overconfident, thinking you could fix the system that Keiichi had created on his own. If you look it up, you'll find out straight away.
I think that this high fee bill will make you lose credibility. And then, let me say this while I'm at it. That house you said you owned?
You mean the house next door?
That's your parents' second home, right?
How do you know that?
I met them by chance when I bought the house, and we exchanged greetings. Did you meet my parents?
Hey, Naoya, what does it mean? What happens to the plan about connecting two houses together to make an even bigger mansion?
As I said before, I wonder if Mr. Kiso's annual salary would be enough to achieve that.
Huh? I heard Naoya's annual income is twice as much as Keiichi's.
I also know your business is not doing well. If you build up your life with lies, you will create bugs in your life, just like the system did.
Naoya, you deceived me.
No, I didn't deceive you, Namiko. You just misunderstood.
I beg your pardon, Keiichi. After all, Keiichi's the one I can trust. Why don't we start over again, in the new house?
What?
You so easily switched from Keiichi to Mr. Kiso. This time, you're trying to switch so easily from Mr. Kiso to Keiichi. What? Do you have any complaints? Rather than complaining, I started to worry that the idea was too naive. It's none of your business.
I have no intention of getting back together with Namiko.
No way, Keiichi.
And although we are also at fault in this case, if you tamper with the system without consulting us, so I'll give some consideration to future transactions with Toki.
Huh? No way.
I think it's a natural outcome.
Well, let's go back. However, the next week...
Mr. Sato, I'm very sorry about this.
No, we were also at fault.
Regarding the transaction, could you please reconsider it? Our company exists because of SK Design's system.
I am very sorry for the trouble I have caused you. I was jealous of Mr. Sato, who is successful both as an engineer and as a businessman.
You were also a brilliant engineer.
It's not something that can be forgiven by apologizing, but in fact, we are currently receiving a call from a major human resources service company. We are asked to develop a large-scale system to improve business efficiency. We would like your company to cooperate with this project as well.
A large-scale system?
This is the project outline document.
This is something that we can use the AI tools we developed. The other party is a major company, so I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yes, certainly.
Please.
I will also cooperate as an engineer. And if all goes well, we'll be able to use AI in other projects.
That's right. If Yui's going to join us, so as a result, this large project, we will reconsider future transactions.
Thank you very much.
Then, as a result of working with Mr. Kiso's company to carry out this project.
So then, you can continue to do business with us.
Yes, this was a request we were very grateful for.
Mr. Sato, thank you so much.
There were a lot of things going on privately between me and Mr. Kiso. This time, by working together on this project, I realized that you are a great engineer.
But as was the case with the system the other day, I can't compete with Mr. Sato's skills.
I think we were able to develop a better system this time, thanks to Mr. Kiso's ideas.
There was a time when the company was not doing well. I know I caused you pain too, but even so, I am grateful to Mr. Kiso for supporting me so earnestly.
I didn't know you thought of me that way.
Even if you don't try to show off, there are some people who are watching you closely.
If I have the opportunity, I would like to develop a system together with you.
Hey, everyone. Even though I did a terrible thing to Mr. Sato, thank you for giving me the chance to try again.
As suspected, the wages at Naoya's company are low. If that's the case...
A few weeks later...
Keiichi?
What? Namiko? Why are you here?
Actually, I had an interview, and I'm going to start working as a sales support staff member this week.
What? Because HR doesn't know about us. There are plenty of other companies out there.
Don't say such cold things. I want to work with Keiichi again. Besides, there's something I'd like you to discuss with me.
There is no such obligation.
We are an ex-couple. Help me! Since then, my relationship with Naoya has fallen apart, and it's been awkward.
Who cares? It's your own fault. As a result, you ended up working here again.
But I quit my job because I married you, Keiichi. But Keiichi, you were always busy with work. You were the one who made me feel lonely, Keiichi.
I get it. Just work hard.
As expected of Keiichi, I love how kind you are.
Yui, you're angry, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You're so angry.
Keiichi, you're too generous, even after what she did to you. But it was Keiichi who picked me up when I was having trouble finding a job. You can't leave people in trouble alone. I like that about Keiichi, though.
What?
Well, I have to go back to the office and get to work.
Then one day,
Keiichi, I've reached the limit. What happened? I was lenient because she was Keiichi's ex-wife, but what did Namiko do? She does a good job as a sales support, but when she accompanies you to a client, she gets their business cards, right? She contacted all of those people one by one and persistently invited them to dinner.
what?
We receive frequent complaints, and if this continues, our reputation will be damaged.
I'm sorry to bother you. I'll let her know clearly, and you don't have to take her to the sales meeting.
Keiichi, what do you want to tell me?
The sales rep told me that you've been taking clients out to dinner all over the place.
What? What are you talking about?
Seriously? What kind of business are you doing? This is a place of work. Find a partner somewhere else.
I need someone to support me. I'm just trying to take advantage of the few opportunities I have. If it bothers you so much, why don't you just get back together with me?
Huh? Do you know what you're talking about?
If Keiichi gets back together with me, I won't cause any trouble at work.
Hey, come on.
Keiichi, it's time for the meeting with Mr. Kiso. With Naoya? Why? We will be working on a project together with Mr. Kiso's company again.
Also, I want to congratulate Mr. Kiso on his promotion to manager.
Manager? Since when? Mr. Kiso's company, Toki, has seen an increase in sales since working on a project with us. Mr. Kiso, who has made outstanding contributions, has been appointed as a department manager. Is that so? I never thought that company's performance would recover. Keiichi is the president, but he never looks at me, so I'll take Naoya instead. Congratulations, Naoya, on your new position as department manager. I believed in your abilities.
What?
This is a happy occasion, so let me celebrate too.
No thank you.
Don't say that. We have a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about?
Actually, Keiichi is scolding me right now.
Huh?
I was hired by Keiichi's company, but I didn't get along with the other employees. Maybe he's jealous because I'm his ex-wife. The pain of not getting recognition for your hard work as a sales support worker, I'm sure Naoya will understand.
Give me a break. What Namiko is trying hard to do is sell herself, right? As a result, you cause trouble for other employees. So are you going to beg for help to Mr. Kiso? This time again?
I wasn't begging for help. Don't make it sound like that. I just wanted some advice.
I can't give advice to Namiko.
Huh? Why not?
Mr. Sato forgave me for what I did. We've worked on a project together, and I learned Mr. Sato is a sincere and a straightforward person. Even though the company had no sales, he continued to work hard and stay positive, which is why he is where he is today. I knew he was in a league of his own.
Mr. Kiso is also a good engineer.
Yes.
No matter how good you are at your job, human skills are the most important. Because Mr. Sato taught me that, I now have a lot of respect for him.
You make me blush.
That's right. Keiichi hired me again. You're such a good person. So Keiichi, I'll change my attitude too, once again, as a couple.
That's impossible.
What? Huh?
Mr. Kiso reflected on his actions and made up for it at work. Namiko is always thinking only of herself. I can't imagine being able to support someone like that as a couple.
Oh, come on. Who do you think you are? When Keiichi's company was in the red, I worked hard to support you. How can you say that to me?
It was Yui who has been steadily supporting the company for a long time without complaining.
Huh?
The system developed by Yui is the foundation of this company.
Keiichi, this is what we made together.
But she continued to improve it, which led to the AI system we have today.
Oh, stop it.
That's it. And then, due to complaints and still being on a trial period, Namiko's contract will be.
That's enough. This company doesn't make me happy. I'm quitting. Oh, yes. Naoya, you said that your company is short on staff, right?
No, There are enough people now.
You're a person who never learns.
Me, Yui, and Mr. Kiso, we've always believed that one day it would see the light of day. And that's why we're here now. If you keep changing your company and boyfriend every time it suits you like you, Namiko, nothing will ever go right.
You may say it's none of my business again, but as long as you expect someone or something to make you happy, true happiness is not attainable. You have to make yourself happy first. Ugh. No need to lecture me.
Oh well. After that, Namiko tried to find a new job, but was unsuccessful. And naturally, she was unable to find a new boyfriend. So she seems to be working part-time jobs all day.
Why did this happen to me?
After this incident, I made a decision.
Wow, what a nice house.
The conditions were good, so I decided to buy it.
I hope you can make some happy memories this time.
Yes, Yui, will you help me realize it?
What?
I want you to be my partner in life, not just in work.
Keiichi, of course I will.
Thank you for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.